You play too much. Now, if I get into it with them, I gotta live here and you don't.
What's up, y'all? It's DD Conway, and welcome to my Nostalgic Lounge. Movies and entertainment can be used to escape, but if you got the chance, would you actually choose to be in some of the places that you've seen on the big screen? In this video, we'll look at 5 places people would probably want to live in, and 5 that you'll probably want to leave on screen. Of course, this is my list, but in the comments below, let me know what yours is. As always, hit the hype button on this video and make sure you like and subscribe.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Living's on the chain with the knee cuts. Living's on the...
Starting off with number 5, it's a garbage movie. But if this experience ever presented itself, I would have to take it, and that's Soul Plane.
Testicles 1 2, testicles 1 2. Hey y'all, what's crack-a-lackin'? This is your Soul Plane chauffeur, Captain Antoine Max speaking.
Soul Plane was full of stereotypes and just all types of powerful niggatry.
Terminal Malcolm X.
Yeah. This place has everything. There's a basketball court.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
However, to be on an airline that's truly for us, by us, 100% is an experience that I wouldn't pass up. It would be chaotic and luxurious at the same time. It more than likely would feel like the ultimate black family reunion in the sky. Would probably get tired of niggas after a while for sure.
Neighbors likely sick.
But it would still be an experience for the culture that I would want to experience.
This job, I can't believe these hoes nowadays. Why she starting you? That's messed up, man. But you know what? If I crash this motherfucker to a mountain right now, the bitch can't get shit from me. Watch this.
Personally feel like this would be a much safer experience too. I wouldn't worry about shit. I would be extremely comfortable.
This is a bar.
You ain't going nowhere without us, Osama. If you got to go to the bathroom, we going with you. She holding and I'm shaking, player. That's right.
Number 5 on the list of movies that I wouldn't want to be in, or for this one I should say universes, it would have to be Gotham City, Batman's territory.
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
Start this off by saying Batman is a hoe ass nigga. To have all that power to do something about the Joker and you never do enough is nasty work.
Bitch ass yucca.
It would suck to live in Gotham, knowing that it is crazy niggas running around with zero consciousness, blowing random shit up, all because he knows the superhero that's chasing him won't really do nothing about it. He gonna get a beat down and then he gonna get right back to it. Imagine a dude with a clown makeup and the nursing dress just walking down the street, blowing up a building just because he want to. Just because he know the superhero chasing him won't off him at all.
How crazy Batman's made Gotham. You want order in Gotham. Batman must take off his mask and turn himself in. Oh, and every day he doesn't, people will die.
Oh, if I say ho,
Then to even think about it more, the amount of drug lords and villains in Gotham is insane. The amount of villains with confirmed kills is insane. And it's bad because Batman is a terrible superhero, G. I don't care what nobody say. You'll have to depend on a rich man with parent issues to save you. So you gotta know at some point you taking the L. He ain't Superman with powers, so he might save you from a robber one night. But you better believe Scarecrow might pop up, stab you, blow some fent dust in your eyes, G. You will take a L being in Gotham. I don't care what nobody say.
Outhouse. They scream and they cry.
Come on. Give me just a little bit of that booger sugar.
Bert, no, you
Makes me
can't.
feel real good with my mouth.
Bert, calm down,
I
Bert.
will not calm down until cocaine enters my system.
Let's be honest. Normally anything involving zombies probably wouldn't make a list of worlds that you'd actually want to live in. Getting chased by the undead doesn't exactly scream great vacation spot. But somehow, Zombieland makes it look like a good time.
Here's the deal, Columbus. I'm not easy to get along with, and I'm sensing you're a bit of a bitch. So, I give this relationship to about Texarkana.
You're a
monster.
Now, don't get me wrong. It would absolutely be dangerous as hell. But the way the world works in Zombieland makes the apocalypse feel less like pure horror and more like the ultimate survival adventure. Everyone's making their own rules, figuring things out as they go, and somehow still finding the time to have fun along the way.
Nut allergy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was the trail mix that Wichita gave me.
Yeah, who knew there were nuts in trail mix?
Not me. I thought it was vegan.
I can bring a lot to Dumbass and Dumbass. I'm a go-getter. Dumbass material all the way.
This movie basically turns a zombie apocalypse into a twisted road trip. You got people traveling across the country, surviving chaos, and somehow still arguing over weak-ass Twinkies. Imagine the world is ending, and you come across a motherfucker that's determined to find a Twinkie. Boy don't care nothing about zombies. Just that weak-ass snack cake. One of the weakest snack cakes of all time.
Universe. Believe it or not, Twinkies have an expiration date. Someday very soon, life's little Twinkie gauge is gonna go empty. Time to nut up or shut up.
Nut. And then there's the randomness of it all. Like accidentally taking out Bill Murray because he was playing too damn much. That's the type of wild, unpredictable stuff that only happens in Zombieland. Sure, it would be scary, but between the freedom, the ridiculous situations, and a strange sense of adventure, Zombieland feels like one of those worlds that would be terrifying, but a weirdly fun experience. Number 4 spot that I wouldn't want to be in is the one scenario that I actually prayed to never happen when I was younger. It's one I deeply would never want to be in, and if I woke up tomorrow and realized I was in this universe, I wouldn't have any fight. I'd take myself out. Resident Evil has to be one of the most absurd zombie movies to be in. If you just so happen to make a wrong turn into Raccoon City, G, it's over with for your ass. You think that dealing with regular running zombies is one thing, but they themselves end up evolving into some of the freakiest looking zombie monsters ever.
Fuck no, baby.
If that's not enough, you're going to deal with zombie Dobermans, all types of evolved ass creatures, and if you just so happen to survive all of those, you can be reassured that this one big ass monster nemesis is going to be searching for you the whole time. And you think you escaped and you have time to breathe, this big stressed out creature turd looking ass nigga will find you.
You're going down, you son of a bitch. On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
Now, Nemesis is only coming for you if you part of the STARS crew. However, you are not exempt from catching none of them bullets, rocket launchers, anything he has. And there are other monsters that are just as big as him. Resident Evil was the zombie movie that always left me with the terrifying thought that if this were real, you don't really stand a chance at surviving. I would rather go through Dawn of the Dead type of zombies 100 times before I ever go through this one. At number 3, I would love to be in this franchise. This series is one of the greatest stoner classics, hood classics, and straight up comedy classics ever made. Might not have superheroes, it's not a fantasy world with giant monsters, but trust me, spending the day with Craig in the Friday franchise would feel like a movie all by itself.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food.
Can't stand fat hoes. I can't stand fat hoes.
Craig always had some interesting bullshit going on. Trouble didn't just find him. Trouble had bruh address saved in the GPS, whether it was Smokey owing money, Debo riding around looking to Debo a nigga, or Day-Day getting into some of the wildest situations. You just knew that Craig's day was about to turn into a dangerously hilarious situation. But that's honestly the magic of it. Because even though things might get crazy, you know one thing is guaranteed. You for sure will make memories you'll never forget.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over.
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
School dog, school. Yeah, right there.
Group hug, nigga. Come on, Craig.
The Friday franchise is packed with real-life unforgettable characters, and if you spent even one day around any of them, you'd end up laughing so hard you couldn't breathe. From Uncle Elroy's speeches to Pop's fatherly advice and criticism, every day would be a different type of comedy. Number 3 on the list that I'd never want to experience and that you could keep on the screen, Jeepers Creepers, but not for the reasons that you think. Jeepers Creepers looks like extra fried shit that got some type of extra strength serum. He's scary as hell, and I'd for sure have no faith in myself if I got stuck on that side of town. Because once he's made up his mind that he wants you, it's nothing you can do about it.
Is it looking at me?
I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right?
Now that we addressed that and got the scary part out the way, my real reason I wouldn't want to experience this universe is because of the character Derry. Every time I watch this movie, it pisses me off. Derry wanting to stare and go back to the tunnel pretty much ensured that they would be chased by this evil turd looking at nigga. I couldn't be in this universe with someone that don't know how to mind their business. Buddy had a big ass trench coat on in the summertime, G. It's clear he on bad timing. You definitely saw him throw that body down the drain too.
The hell is that?
Nope.
I'm first team all common sense. If you don't use your common sense, I don't personally want to be around you. No reason for us to be chased because you want to be a human, Curious George looking at nigga. Boy literally got killed because he didn't mind his business and you saw too much. For number 2, imagine this. You're riding your bike one day, minding your business, and suddenly a rich guy hits you with his car. Instead of calling the police, pulls out a blank check, signs his name, and basically tells you to write whatever you want. Be honest, what number are you putting in the blank? For me, it'll definitely be well over $1 million.
Kid, talk to me. How much you want for the bike?
$1,000 bucks.
I'm not talking to you. Bye, kid. Go on, walk away. What do you want, kid? Name a figure, we'll discuss it.
1 billion, gajillion, fifillion, million. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened in the legendary kids movie Blank Check. This movie was the ultimate kid fantasy growing up. Regular kid gets $1 million and decides to live like a straight up boss. Huge mansion, crazy toys, unlimited pizza, gadgets everywhere, and of course the most legendary part of this whole house, the giant slide in his room. Every kid that watched this movie immediately thought the same thing. If I had that type of money, I'd be doing the exact same thing. This whole movie just feels like one giant childhood dream where you finally get the freedom and the cash to do whatever you want. No consequences. Number 2 on the list that I would never want to be in, we can leave them on screen. Some movie worlds might be dangerous, but this next one was one of the most disturbing movies ever. Just pure nightmare fuel. The Human Centipede is easily one of the most disturbing movies to ever touch a screen.
Cut your knees and pull your teeth out one by one without any anesthesia. It's your choice.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
This whole entire story revolves around a completely unhinged scientist who kidnaps people and turns them into part of a twisted medical experiment. Honestly, the moment that you wake up in some random house and see a dude in a lab coat calmly talking about his experiments, you already know it's over with for your ass.
Can't do it. Over with. OV.
There's no escape, no calling for help. Buddy is about to stitch you ass to mouth to the next person, and he about to enjoy it.
Well, because you lose it, you never win it. You've never had any.
Oh, boy!
That stuff is...
Yeah!
You about to become one of the worst science projects in movie history. No one in their right mind would ever pick this movie to be in, and if you did, you freaky as hell. At the top of the list of movies that I'd want to be in is a movie built around one of my favorite superpowers. Probably the coolest superpower ever in teleportation, and that's from the movie Jumper.
I'm gonna need a bigger bag.
I'm rich, biatch!
The concept behind Jumper is pretty simple. Certain people in the world are born with the ability to instantly teleport anywhere they want. 1 second they in their bedroom, and then the next second they standing on the Sphinx head in Egypt.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Now flush.
See, me personally, if I had this type of power in my life, I would have too much fun. But life would change immediately. Want to go on a vacation? Teleport. Need to travel across the world? Teleport. Pay for a flight? Over with. Teleport. But of course, everything won't be so simple, especially when you got Super Saiyan ass Samuel L. Jackson chasing you, trying to kill you because he don't like that you exist.
Who's protecting you? Give me an answer so I can go home. I hate jumpers.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Again, this is my favorite superpower, and it's a hell of a superpower to have, but you have to worry about some random organization trying to catch you. Honestly, compared to some of the nightmare worlds that's on this countdown, I'll take my chances with it. Number 1 on my list that can stay on the screen is one that if you're in it, you can't escape it once you're marked. Final Destination is the ultimate universe of doom that I would never want to experience.
What is it? What?
A man with hooks is gonna kill you.
What is it, Norm?
She's dead! Gone forever! Died a horrible, painful death!
There is no real escaping death in this movie. Even when you think you have, it will come back and get you in the most disrespectful way. Then you aren't safe anywhere. A piece of paper can fuck around and take you out, G.
Dead as hell!
I would never want to be in this one. This had to be number 1. Death is going to make sure it gets you in the worst possible way every time. And it's a lose-lose situation all the way around. You could die and you can get revived so that you can keep living, or personally knock the next person off. And even then, you still just delaying the inevitable. I'm part of a generation that still switches lanes immediately when we see a log truck. I would never want to be in this situation.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call them